All right, Logan, can you hear me? All right.
You good?
We'll go at 3 minutes. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to West Franklin High School in the 3A girls sub-state semifinal matchup tonight between the Santa Fe Trail Chargers, and the Osage City Indians. Santa Fe Trail comes into tonight's game as the number one seed in the West Franklin sub-state, record of 17-4 overall. They're out of the Pioneer League, which the Pioneer League also has Burlington, Anderson County, Iola, Wellsville, Osawatomie, and Prairie View. On Tuesday, March 1st, the Chargers stomped Wellsville 69-34 for their first round game. The Indians come in with a record of 9-2 overall, the number 5 seed in the West Franklin sub-state. On Monday, they traveled to Bishop Ward and beat Bishop Ward 47-28. The Indians are out of the Flint Hills League. These two teams have had two prior matchups already this season. First on December 9th in the Central Heights tournament, the Chargers smothered the Indians 60-17. And then their second matchup was on January 28th, where the Indians traveled to Santa Fe Trail, and the Chargers beat the Indians 46-40. For the Chargers, they're led by number 23, Kaylee Washington, sophomore. She's averaging 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 block shots. She also shoots 52% from the field. Number 24, JC Long, is a senior. She's averaging 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 37% from the field. And then number 2, Brigham Busing, sophomore, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and she shoots 41% from the field. For the Lady Indians, they're led by Campbell Stark, 6'1", sophomore, number 25. Against Bishop Ward on Tuesday, she had 18 points and 8 rebounds. And for the season, she's averaging 10 points and 7 rebounds and 3 block shots. Follow that up with Greta Crawford, number 15, senior. Against Bishop Ward, she had 5 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. And then number 40, Georgia Kitzelman, a sophomore. Against Bishop Ward, she had 11 points and 6 rebounds on the season, averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds. As we get ready for tonight's matchup, we're about ready to find out the starters for each team here at West Franklin.
First for the Lady Indians, a 5-foot freshman, number 1,
As we get ready for tonight's tip-off, we will have the national anthem prior to tonight's game. All right, we're getting ready for tip-off tonight here in West Franklin as the Santa Fe Trail Chargers take on the Osage City Indians. The Chargers are in their home white, trimmed in blue with red numbers. The Lady Indians are in their road red, trimmed in white with white numbers. Santa Fe Trail will be the home team on the scoreboard, and the Indians will be the visitors. Santa Fe Trail comes in with a record of 17-4, the number one seed in this sub-state. And the Indians with a record of 9-12, the number 5 seed in sub-state. To jump center for the Indians is number 25, Campbell Stark, and number 23, Hayley Washington. Indians get the tip, and here we go. Liz Duvall with the ball. Greta Crawford lob in to Campbell Stark, and Hayley Washington stepped on the baseline, and it'll be Indian basketball. Sadie Shoemaker to pass the ball in. Into Crawford. Shoemaker in the corner. She's guarded by Whitaker. Now Georgia Kitzelman drives in. Layup and missed, but there's a foul on the Chargers. Georgia will get 2 free throws.
Foul was called on number 12, Kerrigan. That's her first.
First free throw bounces out. Second free throw coming up for Kitzelman. Is missed long, rebounded by Washington for Santa Fe Trail. Busing with the ball, guarded by Sadie Shoemaker. Washington, corner threes missed. Campbell Stark with the rebound for the Indians. Shoemaker with the ball. She's guarded by Sydney Whitaker. Now to Kitzelman. Matched up on her is J.C. Long. Shoemaker with it. Sadie dribbles in and shot blocked by Whitaker. Grabbed by Duvall. Ball's tipped by the Chargers by Whitney Herron. And there's a foul called on the Indians.
Foul was called on Stark.
Busing with the basketball. J.C. Long passes out back to Busing, number 2. Kick out to Long. Dribbles in, bounce pass in, off the glass, and good. Whitney Herron with the basket. First points of the night for either team. Kitzelman has the ball. Chargers are in a 1-2-2 zone. Pass is jumped and stolen by Sydney Whitaker. She dribbles in, layup attempt, miss, no good, but there's another foul called. That'll put Whitaker at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul's called on Crawford. That's her first.
And we've got the first timeout of the evening. Coming into tonight's matchup, Santa Fe Trail handled Wellsville 69-34 on Tuesday, March 1st. The Indians traveled to Bishop Ward and took them down 47-28. The winner of tonight's game will play the winner of our late game tonight here in West Franklin between the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers and the West Franklin Falcons. They follow tonight's contest. Whitaker at the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw is good. Second free throw for Whitaker is good.
Santa Fe Trail now with 4. That was Whitaker's first 2 points.
Shoemaker with the ball stolen by J.C. Long. Layup is up and good for the Chargers.
6-0. Lacey Long's first points as well.
Kitzelman's got it, dribbles in. Kick out to Crawford, cross court to Shoemaker, who saves it but knocked away and taken by Busing. Gets it to Washington off the rim and good.
Washington for 2.
Crawford with it, goes up. She's going to be fouled. It'll be out of bounds for Osage City.
Foul's called on Heron. That's her second.
Number 5, Abigail Rowe is in the game for the Chargers. Pass in, knocked away, taken by Busing. Kitzelman hit it, but she's going to get called for the foul, looks like. It'll be Charger basketball here on the near side. Lexi Boss, number 33, is in the game now for the Indians. Busing, number 2, with the basketball. Washington with it, 23, guarded by Campbell Stark. She drives in, block shot by Boss, taken by the Indians.
Number 33, Lexi Boss, now in the game for the Indians.
Liz Duvall has it. Pass up top to Georgia Kitzelman. She's guarded by Sydney Whitaker. Bounce pass to Boss. Crawford over to Duvall. Duvall goes baseline, jump stop. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
What?
Looks like Liz stuck out her elbow or her arm to try to push off the defender, and she's going to get called for a foul. 4 quick fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game for the Indians.
Yep.
Cross courts pass stolen by Greta Crawford, and Indians have the basketball. Shot attempt is no good. Washington with the rebound. Busing with it. Now to Long, dribbles in, kick out, 3-point attempt for Whitaker's miss. Rebound Campbell Stark. Greta Crawford with the ball. Comes to a stop. Trying to find somebody. Lexi Boss has it. Back to Crawford.
Santa Fe's got the Indians pretty tightly trapped up there at the top.
Lob pass too strong for Campbell. Chargers have it. Push it up the court. Busing with it. Kick out. J.C. Long. 3-pointer is good.
That was J.C. Long's 5th point.
Chargers have sprinted out to an 11-0 run and lead here in the first quarter. Pass out to Liz Duvall. Bounce pass over to Crawford. Dribbles in the lane. Jump shot up, missed. And Lexi Boss had it, but ball was taken away by Abigail Rowe. Washington left-hand layup is missed. Follow is good by Busing.
That was Busing's first 2 points. Another timeout called by the Indians.
The Kansas State High School Athletics Association is a nonprofit organization supported by 760 member schools. KSHA and its member schools promote, develop, and direct interscholastic activities to contribute to a well-rounded and meaningful educational experience. The positive values of competition and good sportsmanship for both participants and spectators are continually encouraged. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and USD 420. Not exactly the start of the ball game that the Lady Indians really wanted here.
No,
Chargers have sprinted out to a 13-0 lead early on in this ball game. A lot of mainly easy baskets, layups gotten from steals or tip balls from their generated from their defensive play.
And the Indians can't get a clear shot, and when they do, it's not going through.
Chargers are very active on the defensive side of the basketball right now,
yeah.
Both inside and outside.
Yeah.
Looks like Washington's getting some tape on her arm. Greta Crawford with the basketball, bringing it up for the Indians. Taken away by Whitaker. Washington with the layup is good. Hayley Washington, 5'9" sophomore.
Hayley Washington for 4 points.
Bounce pass to Duvall. She goes baseline and is trapped there by the Chargers. They're going to call a jump ball, and it will go to Santa Fe Trail.
We got Shoemaker back in the game for the Indians, and then now number 14, Hannah Jones as well.
Using pass up the court to J.C. Long. Now Washington has it. Back cut, Busing layup is good.
That was Busing's 4th point.
Greta Crawford with it. Hannah Jones has the pass in the corner. Cross-court pass to Boss. Ball's knocked out, taken by Washington. She sprints up the court. Left-hand layup is good.
Washington for 6.
And Sadie Shoemaker's going to get called for palming the ball. And it'll go to the Chargers. And we've got a timeout on the floor here. 2 minutes to go. Santa Fe Trail has sprinted out to a 19-0 lead so far in the first quarter.
Coach Kirkpatrick has now used 3 of his timeouts in the first 7 minutes.
Got to try something to swing the momentum.
Yeah.
School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son and daughter to participate in school activities. Participation opens the door to a lifetime of enjoyment and excitement. The Kansas State High School Athletic Activities Association and USD 420 encourage you to make activities and academics curriculum partners. It'll be Charger basketball on the far side. Hayley Washington passes it in to Busing, guarded by Shoemaker. Back to Busing. In the game, Abby Clark for the Chargers, number 3. Busing with it. Kick out now to Whitaker. And it's going to be a blocking foul on the Indians.
That'll be Shoemaker's first foul.
Busing passes it into Washington. Now back to Busing in the corner, guarded by Lexi Boss. Whitaker matched up with Shoemaker. Now it's Abby Clark passing it to Busing. Clark has it, squares up, kick out to Washington, guarded by Hannah Jones. Washington kick out to Busing. 3-point attempt is good.
Busing.
White hot to start this first quarter.
Yeah. Busing for 7 points now.
Shoemaker with the ball. Crawford over to Hannah Jones. Tried to get a bounce pass into Campbell Stark, but taken away. Kaylee Washington lead pass up to Sydney Whitaker for the missed shot, but there's a foul called.
That'll be Sadie's second foul.
This free throw is up and good for Whitaker.
Whitaker for 3 now. Got some substitutions for the Indians. Boss and Jones are out, being replaced by Kitzelman and Duvall.
Second free throw bounces out. Ball's tipped, and it'll go to the Indians.
We now have Long back in the game for the Chargers.
Oh, the referee pointed the wrong direction. It's actually going to stay with Santa Fe Trail.
Yeah.
Lob pass into Washington. Kick out. Abby Clark too strong on the three. Campbell Stark with the rebound. Kitzelman with it. Goes baseline with her left hand. Pass out to Liz. Drive in, missed the layup attempt. Saved by Busing, taken by Washington for the Chargers. Washington goes up, layup good off the glass. Hayley Washington.
Washington for 8 points.
Liz the ball with the ball in the corner. Guarded by Busing, now to Shoemaker. Kitzelman swings it over to Crawford. Cross-court pass to Shoemaker, too tall. And that turnover will give it back to Santa Fe Trail. And a foul call on Busing's pass to the side.
That's Shoemaker's third foul.
To me, that one was kind of ticky-tack. I didn't think Sadie actually did much.
Yeah.
Other than just stick her arm out.
No.
Busing's first free throw is good. To get a second free throw on the 1-and-1. And that's good. Georgia Kitzelman with the ball, number 40, guarded by Busing. Lexi Boss with it. Pass out to Kitzelman. Lob in to Stark. Nice catch. Shot is up and missed by Campbell Stark right at the buzzer. Well, if you're a Santa Fe Trail Charger fan, you can't ask for a much better start to a ball game. They barely even missed a shot, let alone a free throw, and are blasting the Indians right now 27-0. Osage City is struggling even getting a shot attempt on the offensive end each possession.
They're having a hard time even getting down there.
Ellie, who do you have for stat leader so far in the first quarter for the Chargers?
Yeah, right. For Santa Fe Trail, Busing has 9 points, and Heron has 2. Whitaker has 3. Washington has 8, and Long has 5.
Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives. All of these important values are learned by participation in interscholastic activity programs. During competition, they are translated into one word: sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic activities. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and USD 420.
I think the Indians really got to calm down a little bit too. Focus on.
Get that first basket.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah. Once that happens, get some momentum going on.
Georgia Kitzelman put up a 3 off the rim, missed. Rebound by Whitaker for the Chargers. And we've got a whistle. And it'll be Indian basketball. Georgia Kitzelman with the ball, walking it up. Bounce pass to Greta Crawford, guarded by Kaylee Washington. Crawford over to Duvall. Now Lexi Boss in the corner, back to Duvall. Swing it over to Kitzelman, number 40. Now Liz has it, number 5. Kitzelman goes baseline. Jump shot is off the backboard, missed. Kitzelman tries to save it, taken by the Chargers. Busing drives in. Ball pump fake is up, off the glass, and good.
Busing now has 11.
Lexi Boss with the ball in the corner. Kitzelman drives in, and there's a blocking foul against the Chargers.
Washington's first foul.
Indians will take the basketball out of bounds on the baseline. Jordan Kitzelman to pass it in. Bounce pass into Greta Crawford, goes up for the shot, missed it, and Busing comes away with the rebound for the Chargers. Shot is up by Whitaker and gets stuck between the rim and the backboard, and that will be a
Jump ball.
jump ball.
It's
And
gonna stay.
possession will stay with the
Hayden Kirkpatrick for the Indians comes over and gets it unstuck with his like 6'2" height.
He's got some ups.
Yeah, he does.
Chargers will keep possession of the ball, pass in from the baseline. Busing to J.C. Long in the corner, but Long's going to get called for a travel. It'll be Indian basketball.
That little move by Caden must have really been what the student section needed because they're a lot more hyper now.
Student section has come to cheer tonight, like the beach attire that they've got.
Yes, the theme is Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. A lot of the boys players from the high school team, plus several others. Lexi Boss with the bounce pass into Campbell Stark. Shot is good, and Campbell will get the end one. Nice entry pass there by Lexi Boss.
Very much so. That was called on number 5 for the Chargers. That's her first.
And free throws missed by Campbell. Taken by Abigail Rowe. Busing with the ball. High screen. Swinged along, high off the glass, missed it. Rebounded by Whitaker. Kick out to Busing. Top of the three-point line is missed. And Lexi Boss had possession in it. Was hit out of bounds by the Chargers. Indian basketball. Pass the Boss in the corner. Tried to get a bounce pass in, but taken away by Busing. Washington kick out to Whitaker. Drives in the lane. Shot up and missed, but there's a foul. Sydney Whitaker, 5'6" junior, will get 2 free throw attempts.
Whitaker already has 3 for the night.
Free throw is missed. Second attempt for Whitaker. Gets the fall.
Whitaker for 4. Timeout.
And be a timeout by Santa Fe Trail.
Yeah.
The winner of tonight's matchup will advance to the sub-state final on Saturday, 7 o'clock here at West Franklin. And they'll take on either Heritage Christian Academy Chargers or the West Franklin Falcons. That game will follow the game that we're calling right now. West Franklin in their first round matchup upset the number 3 seed Pleasant Ridge 42-38. Heritage Christian Academy is currently the number 2 seed in this sub-state. Santa Fe Trail, the number 1 seed, is clobbering the Indians right now 30-2 as we get close to the halfway point of the second quarter. Campbell Stark with it. Ball gets knocked away by Kaylee Washington. Layup is good by Washington.
Washington for 10.
Hannah Jones with it. Hits Crawford up. Entry pass to Campbell Stark. And basket's good, and she'll get a free throw.
Stark right now the MVP of the Indians team. Although that was called again on number 5. That's her second for the Chargers. The Lady Indians did a good job passing the ball around for that one.
In the game for Santa Fe Trail is number 34, Hayley Smith. Free throw for Campbell is missed, but there's a lane violation on the Chargers, so Campbell will get another free throw attempt. Free throw rolls in.
Campbell Stark for 5.
Kaylee Washington with the ball, dribbles in, kick out to Whitaker. Not abusing. There'll be an offensive foul called on Hayley Smith, number 34, for an illegal screen. And it'll give the Indians the basketball. And Hayley is immediately subbed out of the game after that. Abby Clark, number 3, 5'6" sophomore, checks in for Smith. Hannah Jones with it, ball's tipped. Liz Duvall gets it, bounce pass into Stark. Duvall dribbles in, loses the ball, taken by Busing, thrown up the court to Long. Whitaker has it, kicks it back out to Busing, now to Washington. Dribbles in, kick out to Abby Clark for 3 is no good, rebounded by Stark. Kitzelman with it. Duvall, number 5, guarded by Sydney Whitaker. Stark with it. Kitzelman, 3-point attempt is, in and out. Rebounded by Whitaker. Now pass to J.C. Long. Bounce pass taken away by Greta Crawford.
That 3 was so close to going in.
It was halfway down, I swear.
Yeah.
Liz Duvall, 3-point basket's good for the Indians.
That brings them up to 8.
Washington with it. Short pass to Long. Chargers in a 5-out right now against Indians man-to-man. Long dribbles in, and she's going to get called for the blocking foul. Or the Indian player gets called for the blocking foul.
I believe that Indian player is going to be Georgia Kitzelman. I'm sorry, Greta Crawford. That's her second.
J.C. Long at the free throw line for 2 free throws. First one is short off the rim. Second attempt is good.
Long now is 6 points.
Pass to Duvall. Out of Crawford, quick entry into Campbell Stark off the glass and good. Campbell Stark.
Campbell Stark for 7 points.
Busing kick out pass to Whitaker, guarded by Hannah Jones. Now to Clark in the corner. JC Long kick out. Abby Clark, 3-point attempt is good.
Abby Clark for 3 points.
And Georgia Kitzelman's going to get called for traveling on that pass. She drug her pivot foot when she came to the jump stop. So it'll be Charger basketball.
Yep. No.
Busing with the ball. Washington back to Busing. Pass out to Long. Dribbles in against Duvall. Abby Clark, entry pass into Washington. Post move up and good. Hayley Washington.
Foul was called on Crawford. That's her third as well.
The end one for Washington is good. Free throw.
Asia Banks, number 4 now in the game for the Chargers.
Bounce pass to Greta Crawford. Guarded by Busing. She drives in. Pass across is stolen by Clark. Busing with it. Lob in to Washington, off the glass is missed. Gets her own rebound, takes a dribble, blocked by Campbell Stark. Kitzelman dribbles in. Comes to a stop, tries to get it to Crawford, but taken away by Busing. Jump stop, layup is off the rim, rebounded by Whitaker. Out to Kaylee Washington, drives in the lane, goes up for the layup, and it's going to get fouled.
Foul is called on Georgia Kitzelman. That's her second.
Hayley Washington, 5'9" sophomore, is going to get 2 free throws. First free throw is missed.
Got Shoemaker back in the game for Jones and Boss in the game for Crawford now.
Second free throw is missed. And we've had another lane violation, this time on the Indians. So Kaylee Washington will get another free throw attempt. And that one's missed. Rebounded by Whitaker, but she misses the putback. Taken by the Indians. Shoemaker with the ball. And when Sadie brought the ball up to half court, she crossed the midline, and then she went backwards
My father
into backcourt.
was not pleased with that call.
Busing with it, guarded by Kitzelman. Clark. Busing goes baseline. Pass out to Washington from the elbow, takes the dribble in, kick out. Abby Clark now to Asia Banks. Three-point attempt is good.
Asia Banks for 3.
Lexi Boss with the ball now, guarded by Banks. Pass to Kitzelman, dribble drives in, kick out to Sadie Shoemaker. Three-point attempt is good. Sadie Shoemaker for 3. Banks to Busing, now to Clark. Sydney Whitaker with the ball, guarded by Liz Duvall. Passes through the hands of Banks, and it'll be a turnover, Indian basketball.
The Indians just really run on. They get a few good possessions after they start making shots. And then it's just constant.
Shoemaker guarded by Busing, number 2. Gets it to Kitzelman. Entry into Campbell Stark, goes up off the glass, off the rim, missed it, no good. Lexi Boss battling for that rebound, grabbed by Stark. Shot is up and missed by Campbell. Whitaker gets it. There's going to be a foul called in the backcourt against the Indians.
Foul's called on Kitzelman. That's her 3rd. That also makes her the 3rd Indian to have 3 fouls.
Sydney Whitaker at the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. First one is off, no good. This will be Sydney's 8th free throw so far the first half.
Crawford replaces Shoemaker for the Indians.
Second attempt from Whitaker is good. Sydney Whitaker is 5 of 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Gets him in with it, 15 seconds to go. Pass out to Greta Crawford. Now to Duvall, 3-point attempt by Liz is too strong. And that will, almost got us to halftime. 2.7 seconds to go.
Very close.
Pass into Busing up the court. She takes a long jumper, and that's missed. And that brings us to halftime as Santa Fe Trail is up by 30 against the Indians, 43-13.
Your top scorers for the half for the Indians, Campbell Stark with 7 points. And for the Chargers, Washington, number 23 with 13.
Winter in Kansas is filled with many changes, from icy winds to gentle snow. It's a time to enjoy the excitement of interscholastic activities. Thousands of Kansas high school students need your support and encouragement. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and its member schools provide thrills and suspense for a lifetime of memories. See another part of education come to life through interscholastic activities. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and USD 420. Welcome back to West Franklin in the first of two 3A girls sub-state semifinal games. The Chargers are up 43-13 as we get ready to start the second half. Santa Fe Trail's top four players: number 23, Hayley Washington, sophomore; number 24, J.C. Long, senior; number 2, Bregan Busing, sophomore; and number 21, Sydney Whitaker, junior, are playing lights out early on in this ball game. Santa Fe Trail, the number 1 seed in this West Franklin sub-state, coming in with a record of 17-4. Previously played Osage City twice this season. Chargers are out of the Pioneer League. Indians will get the first possession of the second half. Sadie Shoemaker with the basketball. Pass in, taken away by Busing. And Chargers ball. Busing up the court. Layup is missed. Gets her own rebound. But there'll be a foul called on the shot. Busing, 5'3" sophomore. She'll get 2 free throws. First free throw is good.
Busing's 12th foul, and that foul was called on Georgia Kitzelman. That's her 4th.
Free throw is missed, rebounded by Campbell Stark. That's her 6th rebound of the game. Lexi Boss, number 33, checked in for Kitzelman. Shoemaker stops her dribble, guarded by Busing. Pass out to Duvall. He's guarded by Sydney Whitaker. Shoemaker now to Boss. Entry pass into Greta Crawford. There'll be a foul called on the Chargers. Gotta love the suit section. Behind by 31, and they're still in the game. Pass the Boss, back to Shoemaker in the corner. Guarded by Busing. Entry into Campbell Stark. Bounce pass up. Shot up and missed, but there'll be a foul. Campbell will get 2 free throws.
Foul was called on number 24, Long. That was her first. Sorry, her second.
First attempt from Campbell is good. Second free throw for Stark is missed off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Kaylee Washington. Busing with it now to Washington, number 23. Dribbles in, layup up off the glass and over the backboard. And that will be Indian basketball. Shoemaker with the ball for the Indians. Crawford. Now to Lexi Boss. Shoemaker with it. They're trying to get the ball into Campbell Stark. Liz Duvall goes baseline. Shot up off the glass and good. Liz Duvall.
Liz Duvall for 5.
Busing with it. Now to Washington. Whitaker. Screen. Busing dribbles in, kick out to Washington. She goes baseline. Kick out, taken by Whitaker. Now Busing has it, guarded by Shoemaker. Kick out, Sydney Whitaker for 3 is good.
Whitaker for 6 points.
First field goal make of the night for Whitaker. All the rest of her points have been from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Sadie Shoemaker for 3 is good.
That's 6 points for Shoemaker.
2 for 2 from the three-point line for Sadie. Long in, cross-court pass to Whitaker. Another 3-ball attempt is too strong. Rebounded by Shoemaker for the Indians. Pass to Greta Crawford. Number 15 now to Lexi Boss. Over to Duvall. Entry into Campbell Stark. Power dribble up off the glass. Good, Campbell Stark.
Campbell Stark for 10 points now. How many times has Campbell gotten a made basket and one?
I think that's her third make and then one tonight.
Foul's called on 23 Washington. That's her second.
Free throw attempt from Campbell is short, taken by Whitaker. Whitaker's fourth rebound of the game. Washington guarded by Lexi Boss, given the long, goes behind her back, and there'll be a blocking foul called.
Foul's called on 33 Boss. That's her first, which is good for the Indians because she's about the only one that can afford to foul.
Busing to pass the ball in at the baseline for the Chargers. Lob in to Washington, blocked by Campbell Stark, taken by Liz DeBall. She's up the court, goes up for the layup, good.
Liz DeVall for 7 points now.
And we've got a timeout from Santa Fe Trail. A little bit of a run for the Lady Indians in this third quarter.
The top scorers as of right now for the Lady Indians, Liz DeVall has 7 points and Campbell Stark has 10. For Santa Fe Trail, number 2 Busing has 12 and number 23 Washington has 13.
The swish of the basket, the excitement of a free throw, the roar of the crowds all combined to remind us that Kansas State High School Basketball Championship games are being played. Sponsored by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Playoffs began February 24th and will conclude March 12th. 7 classifications, 14 state champions will furnish plenty of thrills and excitement. Attend the games and support your team with pride and sportsmanship during the final weeks of Kansas high school basketball. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and USD 420. Hayley Washington with the ball for the Chargers. JC Long, entry pass knocked away by Campbell Stark. Out of bounds.
Campbell Stark's volleyball side coming out with those moves.
She's not afraid to swat the ball, is she?
No.
Serve it up, and she's going to knock it down.
What she's good at.
Bounce pass, kick out to Washington. Layup strong up and missed, but Campbell Stark didn't swat the ball on that play.
No, she swatted the player. Foul's called on Stark. That's her second.
And it'll be 2 free throws for 5'9" sophomore, number 23, Kaylee Washington. Gets the first one to fall. Second free throw is made.
Washington for 15 points.
Kitzelman with the ball. Bounce pass to Campbell Stark. Kitzelman on the near side. Over to Liz on the top. Now to Crawford. Dribble drive in. Kick to Duvall. 3-point attempt is too strong. Ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. Georgia Kitzelman, number 40, to pass the ball in. Lob into Stark. Kick out to Jones. Hannah Jones with the pass to Crawford. Duvall over to Kitzelman. Entry pass into Stark. And stolen away by Busing. Or no, JC Long, excuse me. Now Busing with the shot is missed. Rebounded by Crawford. Kitzelman with the ball. Hannah Jones, lob, entry pass to Campbell Stark. She gets it, missed the first shot. Second shot is blocked by Washington, and it'll be Charger basketball. JC Long with a wild layup attempt is missed, but she got fouled.
Kitzelman, and that
will be number 5.
Yep. She will be sitting the bench for the rest of the game.
It'll be 2 free throw attempts for senior J.C. Long. First free throw is missed. And that one's down. Chargers have shot 20 free throws tonight in the game, and they've made 13. Jones over to Shoemaker. Crawford gets a screen by Campbell. Lob in, taken by Washington, pushing it up the court. Layup for Kaylee Washington is good.
Washington for 17 points now.
When Washington gets the basketball, she's going to the rack.
Yeah.
Do not get in her way. She will run you over.
Yeah, and there's an extreme, and she's not going to miss either.
No. Liz Duvall goes up for layup, misses the shot. Rebounded by Busing. Her third rebound of the game. Basket is good. And J.C. Long will get a free throw for the and one.
That's Crawford's 4th foul.
Free throw attempt is short, rebounded by Shoemaker. Duvall against Busing, spin move. Ball taken, though, by Whitney Heron. Pass up the court to Busing. She stepped on the sideline, and it'll be Indian basketball.
Got number 3 and number 4 in for the Chargers in 4.
Number 3 is Abby Clark, and number 4 is Asia Banks for Santa Fe Trail. Liz Duvall with the basketball. Spin move against Busing. She goes up for the layup. Missed it, but she's going to get 2 free throws.
Foul's called on number 2, Busing. That's only her first.
These will be the first 2 free throws of the game for Liz. The senior knocks down the first. Second free throw attempt for Liz is in.
That's 9 points for Duvall.
Busing to Banks. Back to Busing. Banks in the corner. Gets a screen from Heron. Cross-court pass is tipped, but grabbed by Washington. Busing now with Sadie Shoemaker on her. Banks guarded by Greta Crawford. Clark with it, dribbles around. Shoemaker steals it. And there'll be a foul called on Santa Fe Trail. Good hands by Sadie Shoemaker to reach in and grab that basketball.
Foul's called on Clark. That's her first.
Clark took away a breakaway layup on that foul. Duvall gets a high screen from Crawford, goes in the lane, shot up and missed, but it hit a Santa Fe player arm and as it went out of bounds, so it will stay with the Indians. Shoemaker to pass it in. Gets it to Stark in the corner. Now the boss. Back to Shoemaker. Corner 3 is up and missed. Rebounded by Abby Clark. And there'll be a foul called on the Indians.
Number 15, Greta Crawford. That's her 5th as well. She's the second Indian to foul out in the 3rd quarter.
Hannah Jones coming in for Greta Crawford. Hannah is number 14. Busing bringing it up. Hayley Washington with the ball against Lexi Boss. Busing spin dribble over to Abby Clark. Three-point attempt is up and too strong and missed. Busing sneaks in and gets the rebound. Clark, another free throw attempt, was smacked back at her by Lexi Boss, who brings it up the court. I'd say that was a true block shot. Clark didn't even get out of her hand.
Oh.
Bounce pass in to Stark. She gets it, collects herself, but misses the shot. Clark with the rebound and taken away by the Lady Indians. Lexi Boss gets the shot to fall.
Those are Lexi Boss's first points for the night.
Busing with the ball now to Washington. Dribble handoff to Clark. Hesitation to Busing. Banks back to Busing with it. She goes in the lane against Campbell Stark. Layup too strong off the glass, taken by Duvall, but there's a tie-up, and it will stay with the Chargers. Busing to pass the ball in for Santa Fe Trail. Lob over the top to Banks, number 4. Long, Busing in the corner, 3. And on the three-point attempt, she got smacked on the arm, so she'll get 3 free throws.
Foul was called on Boss. That's only her second for the Indians.
First free throw for Busing is good.
Busing now has 13 points.
Second is missed. And she'll get one more attempt. Coming up, this will be free throw number 8 in the game for Busing. 5'3" sophomore. And that goes.
Busing with 14 points.
Santa Fe Trail's 15 of 25 from the free throw line tonight. Hayley Washington gets the steal. Nice pass to J.C. Long for the basket.
Hayley Washington for 19 points. Foul was called on number 2. That's Busing. That's her second.
Sadie Shoemaker to pass the ball in for the Indians at their baseline. Lob in to Stark. Can't catch it. Taken by Washington. She's going to the basket. Goes up. Makes the shot and gets fouled.
Foul was called on Duvall. That's her third. Indians bringing in Callie Lane, number 10 for the Indians.
Free throw for Washington's missed. Hannah Jones with the rebound. And ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Indians. Just under 10 seconds to play at the end of this third quarter. Bounce pass into Lexi Boss. Dribble out to Hannah Jones. Now to Callie Lane. Shoemaker in the corner. She takes a long jump shot. Good. Sadie Shoemaker with a long 2.
Shoemaker for 8.
And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Santa Fe Trail still up 60-29. The winner of this first girls semifinal sub-state matchup will take on the winner of Heritage Christian Academy, the Chargers, or the hometown West Franklin Falcons.
Top scorers for the game so far going into our fourth quarter, we've got number 25, Stark, with 10 points for the Osage City Indians. And for Santa Fe, number 23, Washington, with 19.
School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son and daughter to participate in school activities. Participation opens the door to a lifetime of enjoyment and excitement. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and USD 420 encourage you to make activities and academics curriculum partners. Indians will get the first possession of the fourth quarter. Shoemaker with the ball. Stark passes to Hannah Jones. Callie Lane with the ball, number 10 in the corner. Stark down to Jones. Shoemaker with it at the top. Lexi Boss, three-point attempt is up. Too strong, rebounded by Sydney Whitaker. That's Whitaker's fifth rebound of the game. Layup is missed by Long. Taken for the Indians. Whistle's blown. And the referee initially blew his whistle to give a timeout to Santa Fe Trail, but you got to have possession of the basketball to get a timeout.
Yeah.
And Sadie Shoemaker clearly had the ball.
Yeah, 100%.
And so the referee waved off the timeout, and it'll give the Indians the basketball. Shoemaker with the ball. Gets a screen, three-point attempt up, and too strong, rebounded by Whitney Herron. Layup is missed by Whitaker and taken by Stark. Campbell's eighth rebound of the game. Lexi Boss with the ball. Over to Callie Lane, guarded by Busing. Boss with it, matched up. Three-point attempt is up off the rim. Campbell Stark with the rebound. Gets it to go, and the free throw.
That's the story of the game for Campbell Stark. That was her 12th point, by the way. Foul's called on number 23, Washington. That's her third.
Campbell's got 9 rebounds and 2 blocks to go with those 12 points. This will be her 6th free throw attempt of the game. Missed it, but she gets on rebound. Jump shot is off the rim, no good, and taken by Sydney Whitaker. Busing up, and that'll be an offensive foul. Busing will get called for the offensive foul.
That'll be Busing's third. Callie Lane coming out for the Indians, and Liz Duvall coming back in.
Shoemaker lobbed into Stark. Turnaround shot, good off the glass. Campbell Stark.
Stark for 14 points.
Abby Clark from the far corner with a 3 miss. Campbell Stark, I have her for her 11th rebound of the game.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's a double-double.
Been very helpful for the Indians by far.
And Lexi Boss passed too hard. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the go to the Chargers. Abby Clark with it. Entry pass to Whitney Herron, who misses. And there'll be a foul called.
We'll be shooting 1-1. Fouls on number 5, Liz Duvall. That is her 4th.
No, the foul's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The foul's actually on Santa Fe Trail.
Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, Liz got the short end of the collision if she got called for the foul.
I'm sure the crowd would have let me know that was wrong.
1-1 for Liz. First free throw is good.
Foul was called on Whitaker, number 21. That's her first. Got number 23, Washington, coming out for the Chargers.
Abigail Rowe, number 5, is in the game for her. Second free throw for Duvall is good. Liz 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Busing with the ball over to Whitaker, guarded by Duvall. Cross-court pass, almost taken away by Boss. Clark with it. Whitaker finds Heron in the corner. Three-point attempt is good. Whitney Heron.
Heron for 5 points now.
Everybody for Santa Fe Trail's getting a three-point basket tonight. It's
Yes.
one of those types of nights.
Yeah, just about.
Ball goes out. Oh, ball went out of bounds, but there'll be a foul called. And looks like Campbell Stark will go to the free throw line for 1-1.
Foul's called on number 5, a Rowe, for the Chargers. That's her third.
Free throw is missed.
Substitutions for the Chargers. Got number 34 in now, 20, and 4.
Second free throw is good for Stark.
That was Stark's 15th point.
Abby Clark with the ball over to Adria Banks. High screen. Clark dribbles it over to the near corner. Dribble handoff, number 20, Morgan Hastings. And they're going to call a foul on Duvall. And that will send Hastings to the free throw line to shoot a 1-1.
That was Duvall's 4th foul.
Free throw is up and off. Rebounded by Stark. Indian basketball, Sadie Shoemaker with the ball. Entry pass into Stark. She goes to the basket, up and almost got another and one.
Almost.
But it rolls out. She'll get 2 free throws. First free throw is missed.
Foul was called on number 34, Smith. That's 2.
This will be Campbell's 10th free throw of the game.
Substitution for the Indians. Shoemaker, Kitzelman, and Boss are out, being replaced by number 20, Davidson, number 53, Dayhoff, and number 14, Jones is back in as well.
Abby Clark with the ball. Gets a high screen by Rowe. Hastings in the corner, guarded by Kiara Davidson. Banks now back to Clark. Entry pass into Hayley Smith, taken by Davidson on the steal. Liz Duvall, under 30 seconds to go. Duvall goes up, ball is on the ground, and it will stay with the Indians. As the clock runs down for the Lady Indians, a very successful season for them. They'll finish with a record of 9-13 overall. Have a lot of building blocks still left.
Yeah.
For Coach Kirkpatrick. A lot of players returning next year.
Absolutely.
And that will be it for this sub-state semifinal as the Santa Fe Trail Chargers take down the Indians 63-37. The Chargers will take on the winner of Heritage Christian Academy or the hometown West Franklin Falcons. And they'll move on to the sub-state final Saturday at 7 o'clock here at West Franklin. For the high school production crew, we got Brady Bowen on the camera, Logan Portner, producer, my partner, Ellie Shoemaker. This is Corey Linton. Thank you, and
we'll see you tomorrow night.